Is my voice is clear? Is my voice is clear? బాగున్నాయి. అవునా పంచుకో. కూల్ కూల్ కూల్. Yeah. Today what we need to discuss about real time project. Okay. So I will show you one project I will explain you clearly. Second project I will tell you how to do that one. You have to do it. Okay. Yes. Understand clearly. Hmm. Let me share my screen. Clear. Actually, what we need to discuss means we're discussing one second, like this is the one. So, okay. See here. Today, what we need to discuss here it is live project. In this live project, there see our our resume we can create it in Power BI. Our resume we can create it in Power BI. I will show you what are all the things I am implementing about my resume and everything in Power BI. And later we need to discuss about Blink report. I will tell you how to do that, all the operations. You have to do it. I'm not showing. First one, I will show you. Second one, I will show you how to do that one. Okay. You have to start developing on that particular one. Understand clearly? Not? Okay. You have an idea when you are doing that one. So what we need to do when you are facing any issue, you have an idea. Simply, if I'm explaining all the things, means you didn't get any knowledge on the particular one. See here, resume dashboard. This is the one. See here, this is the dashboard I created. Okay, when whenever I'm there in Tech Mahindra, at that point of time, I created this particular report. Okay, so in this, what listen carefully, each and every point I will explain you. Data source preparation. Okay, DAX functions, modeling, and visualization. Topics wise, this particular project I will explain you clearly. Understand clearly? Mhm. So, in this particular report, what we created means what happened is why they are Tech Mahindra is asking to create this report means uh, they are asking this report. Why they are asking this report? Because HR people are manually entering. Suppose who are there in the bench, those people need to send those resumes to the client for different projects to clear that one and everything. Understand? In any organization who are there in the bench, the HR people want to give an opportunity for each and every one. Okay. So once they are giving an opportunity, okay. So once they are giving an opportunity to those people, what they are doing, like if they are giving just opportunity, okay. So what they are doing into that one, like uh, so they need to prepare a resume, and so after preparing resume, they need to send to the client, and after that client will say like a specific time. Based on that, it will take an interview, and then interview process is done, then they will take it into their projects. This is what it is happening. Everyone is thinking like initially before entering into the organization, what interview is happening. The same interview multiple times it will happen inside the organization also. If you are changing any project at that point of time, automatically, what is that one? If you are changing a project automatically, you need to give an interview for different project because you don't know, they don't know, right? How you will be there. You are expert or a like beginner level and everything. They need to test it, right? So that's the reason they are checking all these things first. Okay, inside organization, when you are changing any project, definitely 100% interview is happening. So you have to face the interview. So at that point, what HR people will do, there who are there in the bench, they are giving a chance to each and every person. When they are giving a chance to each and every person, they need to that particular person need to that means prepare a resume and send it to the client. This is what they will do. For preparing a resume, how much time it has to take, and it will take too much of time. Understand clearly. But when I create this report, what will happen is they are simply converting that particular report into PDF after selecting a particular employee. I'm selecting Vijay Raju and just simply convert into PDF format. and that PDFs simply send it to the client. Understand or not? In this one, all the things will be there. How many years of experience, what is employee, and what are all the skills he is having. See here, what skills he is having. See here, SSIS, Power BI, SSRS, skills, or what is the percentage in matriculation. Okay, and sorry, how many awards he is getting. All the information here only it is there. Okay, so that's the reason what they will do. Just if I create this report, simply they can download that particular report in PDF format. They send it. How much time it is to be taken? It is taking not more than 2 minutes. But if you want to prepare a resume, or if the candidate want to give a resume means sometimes it will take time, like 3 hours, 4 hours. We don't, because at that point they cannot wait, right? So simply because of this reason, I created this report. When I create this report, simply select that a particular employee here. Here they are selecting employee here. After selecting, they are converting into PDF format, and it is sent to the different users, different clients. Understand clear? Because of this reason, we created this report in Mahindra. Not only this one. Suppose your monthly budget will be there. In your home, the monthly budget family means your father is getting like 50,000 salary. That 50,000 salary you have to distribute to different things. That you have to maintain in Excel. And like suppose your father want to see in March how much budget, how much how much budget it is. Like suppose it is 50,000 and 40,000 is spent, and remaining 10,000 is there. What they are doing with the 10,000? They want to know. Like these related things we can simply create in Power BI. If user is selecting June related, what is that one? Because all the things it is information, it is available. So those related things only projects if you create it, so that you have a practice on that one. Understand clearly. Not like real time here. Those are the real time here. Okay. So you have to go with that particular one. Must and should. What you need to do is you need to do like take they take the next take that particular project, prepare the data in the Excel. Once you prepare the data in the Excel, just create how to create the report. What I'm um, I'm the father. Okay. Then what I'm asking in June, what is the budget it happen? Check it once. Okay. So how much amount is saved? Where that amount will be there? Where I spend that amount? Okay. All these things we need to check it like that. That is a simple project we need to create that one. Understand clearly or not? Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Okay. We want that particular project. Okay. Similar particular project, we want to see that particular one. Okay. Like this, you have to take number of things. Don't ask anyone, can you give me the real time project or something? In your in your surroundings itself, there are so many things are there. Those related one, how to implement in Power BI. That's what you have to think like that. Understand? Okay. See here. For this particular report, what data source I am using? How the data is preparing, I will explain you. First we need to discuss about data source. What data source and everything that we need to discuss it first. Understand clearly. Hmm. Okay. So in this one, what is the data source for this? All these data sets means I am preparing a data set called, I'm using Excel data only. I want like Excel, in Excel, what data we are preparing? Even SQL Server also same tables. Even Oracle also same tables, right? That's the reason. So don't worry about the data source. Your Excel is there one, right? That is the best data source. In the data source itself, you have to prepare. Understand? Now see here. Suppose in this, what data it is prepared? Let's see. There. This is a what I'm preparing here. It is in different sheets in the Excel. I'm preparing each and every data set. Those all the data sets I need to create in Power BI and create a report. That's what I'm doing here. Okay. So what is that one? So I'm preparing each and every sheet. I will explain to you first why I'm preparing this one. The main data set is employee details. Suppose you are working in organization. You have employee, you have employee name, you have like which what is the company name? Suppose you have 4 years experience. In the 4 years experience, you're working on three companies, right? So three company names will be there. Okay. And in each and every company, designations are there or not? In one company, software engineer. In another company, senior software engineer. In another company, principal consultant. Like that, it will be there or not? Designations will be there. Designations means decide based on your experience. Based on your experience in that company, how many years of experience for that particular period, what is the designation we need to give? Say, like suppose he is having 20 years experience. I cannot give software engineer, right? Okay. He is a vice president. 20 years experience means like we need to give based on the that we can call it as designations. Understand or not? Next one is skill set. What is skill set it is? Skill set means in each and every company, you are working on three companies, right? Each and every each and every company, you are working only one skill? No. In sometimes you need to work on multiple skills. Suppose I'm working on outcome. Okay. So they are assigning AWS skill. I have experience Power BI skills or some other tools it is. They are giving an opportunity to work with AWS skill. Okay. That means in that company, one more skill is added. They're giving training. With the training, they want to create like one particular. They're with that particular one. Okay. They're giving some training on AWS glue. And after that, they're trying to, okay, give assigning some issues, projects on that particular communities. That's what it means. Each and every company, okay, you're not working on only one skill. Depends on the situation. They're giving some trainings on different skills and they're giving a project assigned to you on that one. Understand clear? Like that it will happen. Okay. Is that clear or not? Next one is project start and project end. Okay. This is project start and this is project end. That means in each and every company, joining date and leaving date is there or not? That is called period start, period end. Suppose you are working on three companies. In all the three companies, joining date will be there, relieving date will be there. In offer letter, joining date will be there. You have a relieving date, relieving letter is there or not? In that, last date will be there. That's the reason. Understand or not? That is called period start, period end. Understand that? Okay. You understand, right? These two one. Next one is awards. Did you get any awards in these one? Suppose in one company I worked in 3 years. In 3 years, did you get any uh, awards or anything that you can mention here? Understand clearly? Understand clearly? Suppose here, let's discuss again here. Okay. Here, did you see? Suppose I have an employee in the current company. In the current company, whatever employee is there, that I'll mention here. Understand or not? Why, Vijay, you are working on TCS, but TCS also same employee? No, it is a different employee. But currently, I'm working on on Tech Mahindra. So that's the reason Tech Mahindra related employee is maintaining in whichever companies I worked on for all that one employee. We don't want to consider employee. We are considered only employee name, right? See, suppose you are working on like TCS, Optum, and everything. Wherever you are going, anyone is asking like which companies, not employees, right? Okay, so that's the reason. Currently, which company I'm working on that one, that employee is maintaining for all the companies which I work on that one. Suppose, see here, how many companies I worked on that one? That means names are same. Vijay Ramraja is same in Optum. Vijay Ramraja is same name is in Tech Mahindra and TCS. Same, right? Only the thing is company names are changed. See here, Vijay Ramraj is working on external software solution. Vijay Ramraj is working on TCS. Vijay Ramraj is working on Carvi. Vijay Ramraj is working on Tech Mahindra. Means in which companies Vijay Ramraj is working, those many records, each employee we need to maintain. Understand? Or not? Suppose you are working on three companies, means three record from you with your name, it will be there. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Hmm? Is that clear? Everyone. Sunila, Prakash, everyone. Alim. Okay. See here. So now you understand, right? Right. Now, see here, Vijay Ramraju is working on how many companies? Four companies. That's the reason four, whatever company names are there in the company name, four different rows you have to use that one. Understand? Or not? Next one, each company having designations, right? Designations or not? Designations. I have to use that one. Next one is skill set. Okay. In extranet software solution, what is the skill set I'm using there? SQL Server. In TCS, two, not one. SQL Server along with that SSRS also. Whenever in any of the company, if you are working on more than one skill, then you have to use with comma separator. You have to use comma separator. With the comma separator, you have to use different things. Understand clearly now. Understand clearly now. That means here, that means in skill set, in each company, how many how many things you are working on that one? In each skill set, how many skills you are using? Those are all the skills. Each company with comma separated. Why, Vijay? Suppose I'm not using comma. Row wise, I maintain. What will happen? In TCS, I'm using SQL Server as SSR. So if you maintain like SQL Server is one row, SSRS is another row. What will happen? Other column, same duplicates you need to enter manually in Excel or not? Manually or Excel or not? You suppose how many, how many can, how many employees are there? Those are all the, suppose if they are having like five skills are there in one company, then five records I need to maintain. Mining columns are duplicates manually enter in Excel or not? That's the reason comma separated. Why I'm giving comma separated? In Power BI, we have an option to convert by using a delimiter. We can convert into rows or not. We can convert into rows or not. That's the reason I'm maintaining comma separated, because we can simply convert this into rows in Power BI. When we are converting rows into Power BI, in Power BI, with a simple one option, how much time it is taking? Not more than 1 minute. Understand clearly? That is the one. Okay. Next one is, what is the next one? Period start and period end. What is period start and period end? I told you. In each and every company, joining date, relieving date, both it is there. Those are the things I mentioned here. Understand or not? Is that clear or not? Period start and period end. See, sometimes you observe that one period start will be there, period end is not there. That means what is the meaning of this one? Very good. Understand or not? Suppose I'm giving this period start and period end. It means this is completed. This is also from, but Vijay Ramaraju in this room, period start will be the period start is period end is not there. Meaning is till I'm working on the current because I cannot mention, like, suppose, for example, today's date, like 31/07/2025. Huh? If I mention tomorrow, again, I need to change it in the Excel, right? But in Power BI, what I'm doing, dynamically, I'm writing that one instead of blank. What I need to display? Current date. For displaying the current date, what function we have to use? Today function or now function, we can use it. Those are dynamic or not? When you are refreshing a report, that automatically it is changed or not? That's the reason. Not implementing here. I'm putting blank here. So in Power BI, in place of blank, I'm placing what I'm placing here, current date. So displaying current date, today date. But that current date is dynamically changed or not? When you refresh it, automatically current date is changed or not? Like that's the reason I'm giving a blank here. You understand it? Remaining achievement. Is that clear, this particular data set? Is that clear or not? Each and every column in this data set. Okay, you understand or not? Anyone having any doubts? Okay, very good. Now, no need to discuss other data set. First, we need to pull this, but this discussion will, this data set is completed, right? We need to pull it into transform data, do some transformation option if it is required, and after that, we need to discuss another data set. First, we need to discuss each data set and pull it into transform data and do the operation like that. Once all the things are completed, then we need to discuss about tax function. Once all the things are completed, model. Once all the things are completed, then we need to discuss about visualization. That is what procedure it is. Let's see. This is the one. So just first you need to save this file. I need to save this file. Where I need to save it. Hmm, It is up here. I'm giving like a new report. I want to create it. I don't want to find the existing one. Okay. It is done now. What you have to do? First, what you need to do? First, what we need to do? Import the data. You need to connect with that Excel data. We already discussed the Excel data. That data set, we need to pull it into Power BI. How to do that one? Which option? Which option to connect with any of the data source? That data. Then why you are confusing here? Which data source it is? Excel one. Which is the one? This is the one, right? So in this one, see here, which data set we discuss it? Hmm, employee details. It's what we discuss, employee details, right? See here, which data set it is? Employee details. That's what I'm pulling here. What first, what operations you need to do? Transform data. Transform data we need to do. Did I apply any transformations on this particular data set? Let's discuss. See here. Suppose, for example, employee, is it any transformation is required? No. Employee name doesn't require anything. Company name, is it required any transformation operations? No. Designations? No. Skill set, is there any transformations are required? Yes. Here, in this particular one, in transform data, skill set, the comma separated values are there. I want to convert it into rows, right? So it means SQL Server is one value, SSRS is in another row. It is here SQL Server is in one row, SSRS is in one row, SIS is in one row. Like that, row wise I want to I don't want comma separated. Then how to do that one in transform data? What option we have to use? I want to convert this particular one into row wise. What option? Option. Very good. Very good. Malin, Sunila, everyone. What is that one? You have to use an option called split column. Split column is the only the option based on the delimiter we can split it into either columns or rows, right? I already explained clearly. I think now tell me how to do that one. How to do that one? Split column. Which option we have to use? Which option we have to use? By delimiter. Very good. Because with the delimiter wise only we can. What is the delimiter there? Comma. So you have to use comma here. Which option we have to select it here? Which option? Leftmost delimiter, rightmost delimiter, each occurrence. Which option we have to use? Each, because there are multiple values are there, multiple commas are there. Wherever commas are there, all the values converted into rows. That's the reason each. After that, what you have to do? What you have to do? If I click on OK button, what will happen? If I click on OK button, what will happen? It is split into columns. It is split into columns. Because in split column by delimiter is the option. By default, it is split into columns by default. If I want to convert into rows, means, but I don't want to split it into columns, right? I want to split it into rows. How to do that? What option? Very good. Advanced option only. It is there. In advanced option, by default, it is selected as a columns. That's the reason this particular column, it is split into columns. That's the reason naming also split column. Understand? But I don't want to split it into columns. I want to split it into rows. Click on rows and click on. Did you see how much time it has to be taken to apply this one? 10 seconds. If the same thing manually enter in Excel means it's very lengthy or not. Understand or not? That's the reason. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? So this is how you can use flipchart. Not only split the column into multiple columns every time. Based on the scenario, we have to split it into rows also. This is the best example. Understand clearly or not? Next. Okay. Is there anything like next period start will be there? Period end. Can we apply any transformation on period end? Yes. Let's see. In period end, wherever blank null values are there, in place of null, what we need to replace? Parent date. For this one, we can implement the same thing in DAX function in transform data also. In both the ways, I will explain to you. Understand? In transform data, how to implement this one. In DAX function, how to implement this one. Understand or not? See here. In this one, period end wherever it is there. That period end, what it is that one? Like that period end, that wherever null values are there, in place of null values, what I need to replace? Current date. How to implement this one? What you have to write? As per your analysis, okay, see, if period end having the dates means as it is, dates will be displayed. Only wherever nulls are there, in place of nulls, we need to replace as current date. Not in the same column. In a new column, I want to generate. What you have to write? Tell me. Even if it is DAX function, how to write this one? You understand my scenario now? In in period end column, wherever not blank values are there, same as it is, those values will be displayed. These are all non-blank values, right? As it is, will values will be displayed. Wherever null values are there, null values means blank. Wherever blanks are there, in place of that, current date will be displayed. What you have to write it in index. Yeah. Wait. First, what you need to write? Condition. What you have to write it? What DAX function you have to write it? Condition. Very good. If only. If or switch. If or switch only checking the condition and generating an output, right? Same thing. Very good. Okay. You can write if condition because here two scenarios are there. One is blank values, non-blank values. That means wherever blank values are there, in place of blank values, correct it. You have to check that condition or not. How to check it? Or switch. Understand? In DAX function. In transform data, how to use that one? Even in transform data also, we have an option called if. Okay. Where we need to implement under under add column. Okay. There is a custom column is there. In this custom column, by writing a some language formula, we can implement this. Understand? See here. Suppose I'm writing period and one. Period and one. Okay. If okay. What is that one? If period and column is there or not? Okay. Period and column. Okay. Is equal to what is that one? First, we need to check that condition, right? See how I'm writing in transform data. Transform data, some language functions are different, DAX functions are different. Understand? Way of writing. See here. Here also we need to write if only. Anywhere if only. But here presentation is different. There, if of bracket and condition you have to write. But here directly, if period is equal to what we need to check it. Null, null. Don't write blank here. In DAX function, blank you have to check it. Blank means in transform data, null. I told you this point. In model, what is null? Blank there. There it is model. Here it is null. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? Hmm? Is that clear? Or not? Yeah. So see here how I'm writing period and is equal to what is that one? And U L. Okay. Then here it is different syntax. What you need to display? Current date. If it, how to write the current date here means there is date time dot. There is an option called local now. What is that one? There is an M language function called date time dot local now. It's the function which we can display the current date as well as the time. Current date as well as the time. Suppose if this is null, this one. Or else what we need to display? Same column, right? Same column or not? Same column values I want. That means same column name you have to write. See here. Else what I need to write? Period and did you see? See first of all, because how I'm writing, just check it. Period and is equal to null. Then the one. Else period and column. Understand? Or not? Now what will happen? See here. Wherever null values are there, what it will display? Current date and time. Wherever not null values are there, what it will display here? Same date. In this row, whatever it is there, that it will display. You understand or not? But here, both date and time is there. I want only date. I don't want time because all other values are dates only, right? Why should I maintain here time? I want only date. How to do that? I want to display, I want to take only data. Then what I need to do here? This one. Tell me. Huh? Oh yeah. Function not required here. Yes. Here some are dates are there, some are date and times. I want to convert all the things into date. Then what I need to do? Now today, is there any other functions are there? Huh? Here, this column, I have a date as well as date and time. But I want to take consider only dates in this one. Then what I need to just change the data type of the one. Which data type? Which data type you want? If you select the date data type here, then you will see period and properly is converted into date. Understand clear? Now, what is the purpose of taking period start and period end? What we need to calculate? What is that one? What is required? Why I'm considering period start and period end? What is the purpose? We are getting experience, right? Suppose what is your experience? Means you're saying like 5 years, you're saying seven. How you are saying 5 and 7? because these dates only, right? With the dates, we need to calculate the difference of the year differences. Then that is the experience you are saying, right? Vijay, I have 5 years, I have 7 years, I have 10 years, I have 15 years. How you guys are saying? Based on these dates only. Okay. So that's the reason I maintain this column. Now, period start, you have to consider as this column. Period end, you have to consider this column. Don't consider this column. Understand or not? With these two, by using these two, you have to calculate the difference of that one. That I will discuss in the X function itself, not here. Understand? Difference based on that we can get the experience or not. That's the reason. Understand clearly? Is that clear? Mhm. Is that clear in this data set? Is any transformations we can do it in any column? Not required. Only these things. What are all the things we can do it here? Period on period end we are applying some transformation. In skill set, I'm applying a split column transformation. Understand clear? Okay. Next. Next, what is that one? Next, we need to discuss another data set. And after that, pull it into Power BI into transformation and apply it like that. All we need to discuss each and every data set in the Excel and we have to pull it. And if you want to apply any transformation, we can apply the transformation. And later we are implementing all the things in exceptions. Understand it? Now, let's open again Excel here. Okay. This part is completed, right? Employee details completely. Okay. Now we need to discuss about yes. Here, what I maintain here it is i- I'm maintaining a different sheets. Like you have image details, you have images, right? If I'm selecting Vijay Ramraja image is getting. If I'm selecting company, I want to know which companies you are working. Okay. How would I know? Company details, company logos, and company URLs. Because I'm clicking on one of the company, then the site will open in the browser itself. Understand that? Like these are all the operations I need to do it. How to do it? That's the reason. mm, In different data, in different sheets itself, I'm maintaining a proper data sets because I'm maintaining image details, I'm maintaining company details, I'm maintaining education details also. If I'm selecting your employee means you have intermediate like 60, 10th 60, intermediate 70, and degree 80. Like that you are getting right. So that's the reason education detail. And each employee having a different skills and those skills related images I maintain here. Vijay, here also we are maintaining skills. Vijay, in company, why you are maintaining company details? Those company details, company names are available here, right? Why you are separately maintained? Because in company details I want URL, I want images. Those are all the things I maintain here. Not only showing the company name. If you click on any of the company, then the that particular company site will open in the URL in the browser itself. That is what I implemented. I will tell you, see here. In company details, what is that one? Did you see? Company logo, images. Logo means images. And the company details, when you click on this one, their company site will open up. It's a reason. Separate sheet data set I'm maintaining here. Just the simply showing a company name, what is the use here? No use. Education. In education, what is that one? Each employee having some matriculation, intermediate, there are different things are there. That's the reason I want to I want to showcase the education details to each and everything, right? And employee skills. In employee skills also, why I'm maintaining? Because to know simply employee names in the employee details, it is there. But for that particular each employee, whatever skills are there, those skills want to show in images. skills images, not skill names. Different one. Names you will see every time, but I want to show the image. That's the reason I maintain this. Next one is skill-wise contribution. This is the data set. Why this data set I'm creating? Because suppose if I'm selecting Vijay Ramaraju. Vijay Ramaraju having how many skills is there? Each and every skill having you have in which part you are good in that one. Suppose a skill server is there. In which area you are good in SQL, sir? I want to know. It's the reason I meant. It means joins 40%. Okay. And creating tables or select statement like 30%. Like, understand or not? Means each topic wise, how much his contribution will be there. Those related I maintaining here. Understand or not? Each employee have it, different things will be there. Like suppose you are also a skill server is there. But for me, joins it is like 40%. For you, 20% only. Because your contribution on the joins it is 20% only you are working. Select statement, 50% is you are working. But I am working select statement, 30% is. Right? So that's the reason. Based on this contribution also, interviewer will decide in which area they required. In those areas, he is good or not, he need to check it in this. That's the reason I maintain this. For each and everything, suppose if you are going in interview, interviewer is asking, you have SQL server, Power BI and everything. SQL server, how much rating you can give? Out of 5, can you give how much rating you can give? Asking this question or not? You're saying 3.5, 3, 4, something like that. Those rating column also I maintain here. But in each and every data set, remaining, that means except employee details, remaining all the data sets are related to employee details, child tables. Understand what I'm saying? Because image details, company details, education details, and employee skills all are related to which details? Employee related details only, all this. But I meant so that's the reason except employee details, remaining all the data sets, we can call it as child data set. When it is child data set, any of the employee details column we have to maintain as a common column in child tables. You understand what I am saying? In all the child table, one of the common column must and should. That means one of the common column employee details related. Common column you have to maintain in other child tables. Understand clearly, ma'am. Is that clear? Any doubts in this one? Huh? Is that clear? Hmm? Understand clearly, ma'am. Okay. So that is this. See here, when you go to the image detail, what is the common column I'm maintaining here? That means in employee details, one of the common column you need to maintain in each and every child data set. Must and should. Any common column you can maintain. See here, I'm maintaining employee ID or employee name. Suppose if you go to the company details, what is the common column here? Company name. Not don't take every time employee ID, employee name. And use the different column. That's the reason I'm showing this, the company details. Company name is the common column. In employee details, company name is the one. One. So that's the reason that is the common column I maintain here. Because why I maintain here? Why I maintain the common columns in each and every child data set? Because in Power BI, okay, you need to provide a proper relationship in each and every visualization. Okay, sometimes we are using a column from employee details, sometimes the columns in the same visualization. That means in one visualization, we are using any data set columns, right? any data set columns, we have to use it in the visualization. If you want to use in the visualization any data set column means in those data sets relationship must and should required in model view or not. If you want to maintain a relationship between the data set, what is required in between the data set? Common column. That's the reason that I designed here itself. If I design here, it's very easy to implement in model view, just provide a relationship. What is that one? In a uh, employee details is the parent table remaining all our children. With the employee details, we try to provide all the relationship, whatever common columns are there in the data sets. Just to provide drag and drop. That's it. Over. But we are discussing the model topic. How many classes it is? Two classes it is. But for model view in real time, 2 minutes, that's it. Because at the time of designing a table itself, they will design what is the common columns between the two. They mention what common columns are. Just we need to provide those relationship in between the data set in real time. Understand clearly? Now, first we need to discuss about, you understand, right? Why I maintain a differentiate? Because we cannot maintain all the columns in one data set. Then the proper data won't shows. Understand clearly? That's the reason you have to maintain the child data sets also. In the child data set, parent data set common column must and should maintain in the child data set and then provide a relationship and model what columns wherever in whichever visualizations it is required. You can take any column from any data set in any visualization. Okay, that's the reason I mentioned here. See here. First, what we need to discuss image detail. In image details, what is that one need here is here. In image details, you have what is the column here? Employee ID. What is the common column in the parent table here? Either employee ID or employee name is enough. I'm taking two here. One is enough. Employee ID or employee name, you can take it. And here, next one is image details. Means Vijay Ramaraju having what image is there? That image I need to load it here. How to load it? See, very, very important point is local images are not supported to show dynamically. If it is static, fixed one, then local images you can use it. That means your image is there in either in desktop or on downloads, it is there. Vijay, can I get that image related one path and put it here? Is that maintained? No, it is not accepted. Local images, that means in your laptop or a desktop, wherever images are there. Those image related, okay, those image related path you cannot maintain in any column because I need to show these all the names dynamically. Images I need to show dynamic. If I'm selecting Vijay Ramraju related employee, that means image need to show. If I'm selecting Sai Krishna Paramakosam, Sai Krishna Paramakosam related image only I need to see. If I'm selecting Surya related image only I want to see. Means which employee it is selected, that employee related image I want to see means those are called dynamic. When you show the dynamic images, local images are not to show dynamically. It means in your folder, in your local system, in your folder, some images are there. Those image path you cannot maintain in any column. Those path related one, like C something D drive, well, like that it will be there. Those path we cannot show it in any visualizations. Path wise images we cannot show it in Power BI yet. Understand? Then how to get this particular image means in Google. Okay. So did you check it or not? Your images also there in Google it is. In the Google, whatever, those are dynamic. That's the reason must and should, if your image is there in Google, take that image and put that URL. Here it is. Vijay, my image is not there. Let's check it whether your image is there or not. See here. So, how to get the image from Google? It is this is the one. Did you see here? Did you see? Go to the Google. Type your name. Whatever name it is. I'm typing Vijay Ramraju. Sometimes what will happen? First, your name. You have to type that one. Then click on enter button. Go to images tab. Here, image tab is there or not? In the image tab, your image. Did you see? My image is there or not here? This image URL you need to take, not image. URL is there. That URL you need to take it and load it in each and every employee. Understand? How you sometimes I'm searching this particular one and immediately I'm finding my image. Okay, that is fine. Sometimes your image will be there. Scroll down and find it. Your image is there or not. You have to check it. How you need to check it? Sometimes after entering your name, image is not there. Then you have to put initial. After that, Vijay Ramaraju. What is my initial? That initial. That you have. In that also you didn't find your image. Now, initial, after that your name. Like that you have to find. Even if it is not there, must and should, your image must and should be there in your social site like Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, somewhere it is. Must and should be there. Then only those images are displayed in Google Images. Suppose you are uploading your image in any social site. Vijay, I didn't find my image in Google Images. It's not immediately reflected. It will take 7 to 10 working days to reflect those images into Google Image. So my suggestion is first you have to upload your image LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very fast when compared to Instagram. So you have to place your images in LinkedIn. Search it every week, 2 to 3 times. You have to search it in Google. If it is not finding, also search engine will take your input and where your image is there, that you take it and put it here itself. Sometimes in Google, whenever you're typing, you're not finding that one. Search engine will take that input. And next time, whenever you're trying to search, you will get a solution for that one. Understand clear? That's what it is. Work search engine will works in 2000 times. Suppose everything, whenever you typing, you didn't find anything. At that point of time, search engine separate team will be there. Those all take what you are searching in Google, take that input, understand that one. So wherever it is there, that get it and put it in the Google. That's what they are doing. Even if your image just after 10 days, if you type it, your image is not finding. And search that, give the name and click on enter button. And immediately next day also you have to try to use that one. Third way, definitely your image is there in Google Images. Understand clearly or not? Understand clearly. Then I'm finding my image. But image is there. How to get it? Don't download this image. You need to get the URL of this image. In Google, whatever images are there, for each and every image, URLs are there. How to get it? Very good. Very good. Right click on this one. What is that one? Which option? Copy image address. Don't click on save image as. It is download into your local system. I don't require to download it. I want copy image address. Then the URL is copied and that you have to put it in. Like that, each and every employer, I'm searching that particular image and finding and that URL I'm giving here. It is the call this one. You understand? But don't put your local path images. That is completely wrong. Dynamically don't show that particular one. Understand clearly or not? It won't show dynamically. Is that clear or not? That's the reason must and should always images any images dynamically. If you want to show it in Power BI means those images must and should have HTTP. With HTTPS must and should be there, or URL format it will be there. That you can find it anywhere in Google or somewhere it is. Those images only it is accepted. Understand or not? Next, country logo. Suppose in my company, you're working on where you are working. Sometimes you are working on India. Sometimes you are working on Australia. Okay. In which country logo, that logo related information where I'm getting this one? Google only. In Google only. Don't use your local country logo images, download it and put those paths not accepted. These are also dynamic, right? Suppose if I'm selecting employee, what is his photo? In which country he is working on that one? Want to know? That means that country related logo you need to maintain here. Understand clearly now? Is that clear? Is that clear? Those all we need to. This is also we are taking from Google. Here, go here. Which country? From India. See here. Right click on this one. What is that one? Copy image address and put it here. All the details you need to fill in. If it is Australia, Australia. US related. Search it here and get that one and put it here. Next, what is that one? Band. Band means each company having, it is similar like a designation. Designation up like a senior software engineer. We cannot call like that, right? They are putting a shortcut law called bands. Like U3 means some 6 to 7 years experience. U2, 4 to 5 years experience. U1, something like that. P1, A level, like 8 to 11 years experience. Like that. These are, it is similar like a designation only, but it is shortcut. Okay. Mhm. Next, what is the next one? Certification details. Whether what skill I have is Power BI. Your Power BI certified candidate or not? I need to show, right? That's the reason. Those certification details, how you need to get it from Google only. Okay. Certification is common, right? Only the names are changed. Okay. See here. Power BI. Sorry. What is the Power BI certification? Do you know? PL 300. PL 300 is our Power BI certification. PL 300. Okay. See here. Understand clearly now? See here. You can take any particular image. Right click on this one. Copy image address. And you have to put Vijay. Here, my name is not this one. Don't think it. See here. We want whether you are certified or not. I want image only. That's the reason I'm taking this one and put here in this column as images that you are copy image address and put it here in here. If it is not certified, I want to know who is not certified. For those people, my manager want to asking to certify that one. For that, my manager want to know whether who is certified or who is not certified. That's the reason I maintain this. Understand clear? Now we have to pull this particular data into this. Now, what is the data source I'm using? What I need to do? What I need to do? You have to import that one. Employee details, we completed that. sheet we are pulling. Now, which sheet we need to pull? Okay, Excel only. Which data set we need to pull? See here. What is the data source? Excel only. In Excel only it is there. Okay. Which data set I need to pull in this particular Excel? Image details. That you have to select that one. Understand clearly? Hmm? I'm pulling this particular one. And here, do I need to do any transformation operations here? Do I need to do any transformation operations here? No, not required. All the things are directly it is there. It's not compulsory to apply each and every transformation for each and every data set here. For which data set, what transformation is required, that only we can apply. It's not compulsory. If it is required, you can do it. If it is not required, leave it about that. Understand or not? Is that clear? Any doubts in this one? Hmm? Is that clear? Any doubts in this one? Hmm? Okay. So next one. What is the next one? Company details. What is the common column here? Must and should common column you have to maintain with the parent related any common column you have to maintain. You can maintain employee ID or employee name, but don't every time you have to use employee company name. Company name also in employee details, company name is a one of the column, right? That column I'm using as a common column in this chart. Here also company logo. Where I need to get oh, URLs must and should required. In which company you are working? Did you see this report? See here. Did you scroll down? Did you see? Mahindra. I need to show the logo. You will see every time you will see in the visualization names. But showing images is how we need to show. That's why I'm taking images here. Okay. And what is the another column? Company. What is company details? Names. See here. Suppose each and every company names are there. In this company, I'm enabling a URL here. That URL is nothing but company details. See here, when I click on TCS link, immediately in the browser, TCS related site will open up. Do you see? The site will open up like that. That's the reason I maintain this particular each and every company related URLs I maintain here. Understand clearly? Because when I click on this one, it automatically. In Power BI, how to implement that one? I'll show you. Don't worry about all this. Now, again, completed, right? We need to pull that particular data set. What is the data set? Again, how to do that one? Import. From which data source? What is that sheet it is? What is the data set name? Huh? Image details already done, right? Company. Company details. Here, select this one. Any transformations are required for this one? Check it properly. Did you see? Column names are there in the first row. Did you see? Column names are there in the first row. I want to convert into proper column headers. What do you need to do? What option? See here. My column names are, when we are pulling the data set, column names are there in the first row it is. I want to convert into column names properly. This I want to move to the headers. What you have to do? That option. Very good. Use first row as header. You see, once you apply that one, that it will come. Is there any other option we can apply it in this data set? Huh? Is there any other operations we can apply here? No, not required anything. Understand or no? That's it. See here, in this data set, only one transformation. Sometimes in any data set, we cannot apply one transformation also. Depends. It's not compulsory to apply, but we are discussing how many classes? 7 classes for transform data only. But in real time, not applying 4 to 5 max. In each report, 4 to 5, not more than that one. Sometimes we are not applying one transformation option also. Mm. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? This is next one is education details. This we need to discuss in modus class. Tomorrow we'll discuss about remaining related things, and once after that, next function. After that, model. After that, visualization. Wise, each and every point. Will be understand clear. Okay, once it is completed, new another project we need to discuss. I will tell you guidance how to do that one, because few of the options you cannot see where it is. Those related one I will guide you out, but you have to create your own. Understand clearly? Okay. Any doubts in this one? Hope everyone will understand what is this one and everything. Hmm. You want my last class? Huh? This Saturday, man. Not this Saturday, Monday. Monday is the last class. Monday is the last class. Understand that? Saturday we need to, we'll see. We need to take extra class or something like that. Okay. Saturday, 2 hours class will be there. I will tell you. We'll try to finish on Saturday itself. Understand that? We need to take extra class and we need to complete the one. Okay. Don't worry. How to decide to handle null or not? Null or not, like depends on the situation. Sometimes user don't want to see the blank values, right? At that point, instead of blank, some other. Suppose you have a gender column, male and female is there. You are maintaining others, transgenders also there. In that one, what you have to put? You are putting other, right? Huh? Because we cannot put a name like a transgender there. What you need to do? Others, right? So that is the reason. Whenever it is not how to decide how to handle null values, we cannot decide. User will decide. If the user don't want to see the null, you have to give other value. Because blanks is not the proper way to see that one. What is blank? They're asking that one, right? That's the reason. Understand clearly? We can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, same timing, the class will be there. Saturday also class will be there. Extra class will be there Saturday. That means up to 10:30 class will be there. Continuous. We'll try to finish that one. I will try to finish that one. If it is not finished, Monday 200%. Understand that? So we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Bye guys.